everyone, it's the Nightowl with visittheplace.com, and we're here at the South Coast Repertory. It's in Costa Mesa in the middle of the Sobeca district, which is the acronym for South on Bristol Entertainment, Culture, and Arts. So I'm here with Soya from South Coast Repertory, and we'd like to know a little bit today about what makes South Coast Repertory so unique.
Well, a lot of people don't know that much about South Coast Repertory, but this is actually our 47th season, and it's still run by the guys who founded it. They were college friends, and they've been going ever since. And we have sort of a twofold mission. We do classics, but we are really known for our new works. Every year we present a number of world premieres, plays that have never been done before, many of which will go on to Broadway, a few of which, probably 8 of which, have been nominated for Pulitzer Prizes, one of which has won. So it's a pretty exciting history. We also, you might have noticed in the lobby, we have a Tony Award that we got in the late 80s.
So tell us a little bit about the upcoming season, what you're most excited about.
We have got a ton of stuff coming up in the new year. We'll start with a play that had a really popular run off Broadway called Circle Mirror Transformation by Annie Baker, and it is about 5 students in an acting class in a small town, and they go through all these exercises, but we start to learn about their characters, and they're very relatable, and it's very funny and interesting. And also in January we have A Midsummer Night's Dream, so completely the opposite, right? We've got quirky, new, small play, and then we've got this big, huge Shakespeare production, and it's going to be amazing. I've seen some of the sketches for the set design, and it's very imaginative and different. It takes you into a strange sort of forest that you've never seen before.
That's really exciting.
So that is January, and then we'll follow that up in March. We have a show called The Weir, which is basically a bunch of half-drunken Irishmen sitting around a pub telling ghost stories. It's really interesting, and they get sort of progressively darker and more mysterious as the night goes on. So we have that, and then in April we have 2 world premieres coming up. One is so new that it's not even been named yet. You'll have to come back and find out what it's going to be, because we're still wheeling and dealing to get one of the newest, hottest plays in here. And then the other one is called Completeness, and if anyone came to our Pacific Playwrights Festival last year, it was done as a reading then, and it was very funny. The crowd just loved it. It's basically about science geeks in love. You know, the grad students meet all the complications of young, angsty romance mixed with science.
Sounds fabulous.
And then we finished the season with 3 Days of Rain, which is a play that we premiered here in 1997. It's by Richard Greenberg. It was a Pulitzer finalist. Went on to Broadway. Julia Roberts made her debut in this play on Broadway. But here we're bringing it back, and we're doing it again. And it's a really interesting small piece in which in the first act 3 young adults meet to talk about one of their father's deaths, and then in the next act they're playing the roles of their parents. So we get to first wonder what was happening in the past, and then we get to see what actually happened. So it's really interesting and neat construction. I think people are really going to like it.
So thanks so much for joining us today. Don't forget to keep logging on to the Place community at community.visittheplace.com, and keep following us on Twitter and Facebook.